Hello, and thank you very much for clicking onto this channel. If you seen my last video, I talked about I hadn't did a video in a while, but I was ordering loads of stuff, including stuff from Temu, were for presents, so I didn't really want to show it on video in case somebody by chance that was receiving one of the items happened to look, and spoil the surprise. But I was going through, particularly my daughter's stuff too. I need to sort it out and put it in its proper place, and even some of my stuff, I was going through it and I thought, you know what, while I'm sorting it out, I'll stick it on a video because some of the stuff is interesting, especially if you order from Temu. Yeah, so I will get to it now. Be warned, I think a lot of this stuff is Hello Kitty. You can see a theme there, but yeah. So the first thing is, now my daughter's already opened this little stocking stuffer for my daughter. It's a fragrance, and the packaging is actually downstairs. I've got to bring it up, but the packaging looks very designer inspired. I'll put what the packaging looks like there, so you can judge for yourself. I don't think you're allowed to talk about it in video because I made that mistake before, but you can guess what sort of fragrance it smells like. It honestly, this was only a couple of pounds and it's a really nice fragrance. Some of those sort of like cheap fragrances have a distinct smell, a really like an old-fashioned smell almost. It smells absolutely gorgeous. It's very floral, but it's not too sweet. I'm not sure how long. I keep forgetting how long that lasts. I imagine it doesn't last long because it's not one of those ones, gosh, I can still smell that perfume. So I don't think it lasts all that long, but it's an absolutely, if you just want a stocking stuffer, you can't go very wrong. And just the packaging too alone looks really lovely. I love this little bottle. This little bottle's gorgeous. Yeah, and the smell. So that's that. And also I want to note, regarding prices, some of this stuff was actually free, because I know people get different offers from Temu. Even I get different offers, but before Christmas there was ones constantly coming up where if you buy one item you get 4 items free, but no, you have to pick the 4 items from a list. And it just so happens that anytime they come up, I would find a lot of the items that I had in my basket in the list, so it worked out really well. Now I'm always sort of skeptical because the item that they usually get that you pick to buy is usually, the price is usually inflated, I noticed. But there was one item that I bought that there was a neon sign, and I think the price was inflated to something like £30, but I remember the cheapest I could ever get that LED light was £20. So paying an extra tenner for another 4 items, it didn't seem bad, especially when I had those items in my basket and it worked out cheaper anyway. So that was really, and I had a few of those deals that I picked up on. And a lot of great items. Obviously I bought a lot of stuff for presents, so it's already away to their new owners, and a lot of the stuff I bought for myself I've already used, and I didn't want to be showing that in a haul either. So yeah, I'll get cracking on. And yeah, and Hello Kitty, now I just took them out just to see, because I thought they were coloured pens, and I think that, I think they're all black gel ink, but I love black gel ink, and these are just absolutely gorgeous. So they're all sort of different designs. This one's lovely, this black and white checkered one, and I'll just have a little, right, okay. But that's the way they write. And obviously this is on cardboard, so it's not the smoothest, but if you need pens, definitely Temu is definitely the place to go. What's up next? These little hair scrunchies. These are just so cute. They're so fluffy, and they are all sort of pastel, soft colours. Gorgeous. Now they're not very wide, and bits of fluff keep coming off, but I think that's just to settle in. But they are so gorgeous, and they were totally inexpensive. I did get ones. I remember I got ones too. They have a lot of Sanrio products, obviously talking about Hello Kitty, but the other characters as well. I think there's one called Cinnamon Roll, which is a blue and white one, and they had beautiful scrunchies, and they were sort of fluffy as well. I gave them to my granddaughter, so I might actually order them again for my daughter. They are so nice, those ones. What's up next? Okay, it's another Hello Kitty. So I'm going to show you the first part and the second part. Oops. It is a Hello Kitty water dispenser. So I'm guessing you take that little lid off and set it in there. Oops. And then it has this little pump then. And it even has a little tray there to catch the water. My daughter, sometimes she drinks water at night. I just thought it's novelty, but I think it's going to be useful too at the same time. Now that, right, I think it worked out around about, I think this was actually one of the items that I paid for, and then I got the others free. I think it was around about £15, something like that. What's up next? Okay, get some of the Hello Kitty out of the way, and it's an iPad cover. And the only reason I don't have this actually on my daughter's iPad is because I thought it was too small. I don't think it is, but I don't think the quality is as good as the one that she has on. The one that she has on has like a really firm rim around the edges to protect the edges, and also when it sort of if you drop your iPad, it sort of cushions the blow as well. I don't know, this is so cute. I think this would really look lovely on, so I might try it on and see how she gets on with it. And then it has this little thing too. Hold on, once you get it, I haven't even packed this yet. Yeah, does that, yeah, so this just pops out. You can see the side there, so it pops out and pops in again, so it gives somebody something to grip on. It still looks a little bit small, like hers is one of the newer generations of iPads, so that's that one. Next up, I think this is Hello Kitty as well, and it says on it, I love the packaging, it says children's leak-proof cups, and it does look very, I think there was different characters in this cup, but of course I had to get Hello Kitty for my daughter, and it does look really childish, but it does look cute at the same time, and it is actually leak-proof, because even though the lid is pretty thin, it has a lovely rubber band around the side of it, and it fits on really securely. Now it confused me because on the packaging there you can see, I don't know if you can see, there is a straw coming out of the lid, and there's no hole in the lid, so I don't know what that's about, but it doesn't really matter anyway. Yeah, it seems really flimsy on the outside. On the inside is metal. It's not very thick. It is a lower quality item. It wasn't all that dear, but I'm supposed like even the thinness of metal will keep a drink a lot cooler. I don't know about putting hot liquids in it though. I don't think it would be something that I would try. I don't know. But yeah, I just thought the cup was cute and would be good for picnics and things like that. That's that. What's up next? Oh, right. I'm not even sure if I got this in Temu. It was in with her bags. Maybe Amazon. But it is... I've got one of these before for somebody as a present, and I thought they were so cute. It has a little holder on it. And it is just a little flask again for something for taking. We do lots of picnics, and even just getting a good night in the car. It's just something to keep things cold. And this one is actually a better quality of container. The metal and all thicker, and I would definitely try a hot liquid in it. I think it says on the instructions too that it does hot liquid. But yeah, that is lovely. And then I don't think if I can try and find the price for that one, I'll put it on the screen. More Hello Kitty. And it is a tissue box holder. And unfortunately this wasn't in a box or anything, and it arrived pretty bashed. It wasn't all that dear. In fact, I think it's meant to be one of the free items, so I'm not going to query it or anything. The only thing is, and I should have realised at the time, her tissue boxes are square. I don't know if you can we get tissue box? I think we maybe can get some that small to fit in, but I will make it work for her somehow. But she always has tissues beside her bed, so I thought this was absolutely lovely. What's up next? Okay. It's more Hello Kitty. It came in this little box here, but that is the clue. Oh, and something's just dropped. What's inside it? Oops. Okay, the little spoon just dropped out. It's a Hello Kitty spoon that is so cute. It's very small. But they are sort of like bento boxes. That's Hello Kitty. And it has a little handle. As I say, we do a lot of picnics, and I think this would be good for bringing something other than soup and sandwiches along with it. Maybe you can put a little bit of pasta or something like that, or rice dish, anything really. And it's double layer, so have a look. Has a rubber seal on it as well, which is really good, and that is the inside. To be honest, the plastic is a little bit flimsy on the outside, but compared to the metal cup, I'm sorry, I'm going to blind you with a reflection. Compared to the metal cup, the metal is a wee bit thicker, so I would hope this would keep things hot. And then it's just a double layer. That's not gorgeous. And the tabs seem fine. I thought they were going to be flimsy, but they're fine. And that's then the underneath layer. Now that I remember was, when I say expensive, I mean expensive for Temu. I think that was maybe 12 to 15 pounds, and maybe one of the items that I actually paid for and then got the other stuff free. More Hello Kitty. And these are absolutely gorgeous. They're so soft. There is loads of different designs in them. Because I got a few of them. I think I got, well, at least I know at least I got another one because I gave it to one of my granddaughters. But it's so gorgeous. I mean, you don't have to use them for, I think they're listed as cosmetic pouches, but you can use them for absolutely anything, for keeping your stationery in, I got these for keeping my daughter's hair stuff in. And I don't know why, but it has a little sort of bungee cord thing going on there, and then the little carabiner. I can never remember how to pronounce that name for those clips, but a little clip there as well. But I love the little hearts. These are little hearts that are quilted. And the Hello Kitty is actually stitched on. Is it a plique? So it's stitched on. It's not a print or anything. So yeah, that's really good, and it's around about £4 or £5, I think they are. But they are. It's one of the items that they are really good quality. I'm sorry, everything I'm lifting is Hello Kitty. Yeah, a little hat, Hello Kitty, £4 or £5. It's lovely. Again, it's all stitched. It's not a sticker or anything. There's no threads hanging off. Yeah, and it seems real like a good size. Sometimes when you pick a hat that's meant for an adult, it does seem really small looking, but that is an okay size. Right, this I am a little bit disappointed with, and it is, ooh, is it there? It is a long sleeve shirt, and it is long. I mean, it does go past, it would cover some of the bum, which is good. It feels quite heavy. It's sort of in between a sweatshirt and a long sleeve t-shirt, because it's actually quite heavy material, but it's not, it doesn't have that fleecy lining inside. And it is gorgeous. It's beautiful colours. But the picture on the site, it looks somehow like 3D, and I've heard people saying about that before. It just looked at the hat and the boots sort of popped out a wee bit. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to put the picture up there. I don't know if you can tell by that picture, but to me it was a bit misleading. But it's still a lovely shirt. I do love it, and particularly for our weather here. We had a cold spell last week. It was really, really cold. But then it gets a little bit milder, and it's that sort of weather where it's not really that cold, but it's still cold. If you live in Ireland, you'll know what I mean. So this is perfect for sort of our type of weather. But yeah, a little bit disappointed it's not sort of 3D. Next up, another item of clothing, and this is for my daughter, and it's very oversized. I always buy the biggest size thinking it's going to be small, but this is actually really, really big. But because it's either like sort of over things, I don't mind. These are very popular. It has three ties in the front, and it has 4 sets of cherries, and then it has a set of cherries on the arms as well. The arms are sort of like those sort of balloon arms, so they're quite wide. I'm going to put a picture of what the model looks like wearing it there. But that was, I'm going to put the price there. There's no point in me guessing. I'd probably get it completely wrong, but I'm really happy with that. The cherries look a wee bit, I wish they were more sort of rounder like cherries. They're sort of like computer printed there, but it is a nice cardigan. There's a really, really good weight in it. So that's good. Next up, it's another sort of cardigan stroke zip up hoodie, and what's it there? This honestly is really good quality. It is super soft, and I like the fact that it does have the same lining inside. A lot of the stuff that I've seen people haul But the hoodies and sweatshirt, sometimes they have like a plain white backing inside and then the pattern on the outside. To me that looks really, it is very cheap and very low quality, but that has the same pattern on the inside. It has a black lining hood. The only thing is it seems a little bit cropped. Now I don't think it will go down and cover past your bum. I haven't tried it on yet because it's actually my daughter's. If I try it on, I'll put a picture of what I look like wearing it. But I'll also put a picture of what the model looks like wearing it too. But I'm really happy in that it's so soft, and even if I wear a long, even it's my daughter's, I might borrow it off her, but even if she wears a long sort of t-shirt over her bum or something, if it's too cropped, but it is super soft. I keep saying super soft because it is super soft. Next up, oh, I haven't finished with the whole Hello Kitty. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the leopard print. I am not, now the canvas is very thin. I expected it to be a little bit thicker. It just looked thick with the picture on the screen. But there is a little inside pocket on it. It's just one of those wee slip pockets, and it's a weird crunchy material. It's like a lining material, so it is. Other than that, it's sort of plain inside. It has a wee little button clasp closure, but the canvas is thin, but the actual Hello Kitty, it is stitched on. It's not a print, and it feels a lovely soft sort of velvet type material, and all that stitching. I mean, you can see on the back inside the stitching, so at least it's not a transfer, because then that would be really low quality. Now the little thing that you hear there, which is starting to annoy me, it came separate. Just a little stocking stuffer. If I can get it off, let me see. I didn't realise that there was a bell on it. I think the bell might actually disappear, but that's Hello Kitty. You can get different characters in it. Even the bag, I think there was different characters in the bag, Sanrio characters. These were really, really cheap. There was some things, some Sanrio products that were really expensive, and I'm wondering if they have proper licenses for that product, because for some reason they were really expensive, but these were really cheap. So, but the bell is annoying. What's up next? Okay, this is for my daughter. She is a pink fan in the color pink, that is, and the skirt is absolutely gorgeous on the model. It reminds me, it's an inspired designer. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to mention the designer, but she does a lot of work with tartans, plaids. She's an English designer, and the skirt was in different colours as well. The more traditional tartans, like reds, greens and blues, but I seen this pink and I thought my daughter might like it. It's very, very thin, so it is. You'll not be able to see it there. I ordered the biggest size. I think it might be and well, I know it's going to be too big, but it's elasticated waist. It has these two ties. Where's the other one? At the side. So I think we can use that to just cinch it a little bit in at the waist. And I think the whole point of the ties is to make it look like a shirt wrapped around your waist. Again, I will put that picture of the model wearing it, but It's just something different, and the hem is actually, again, I can't show off things properly here, but it's a rise and fall hem, so it just gives that sort of like thrown together, like. That's it. Hold on a second. Croc style shoes. They're not Crocs. They're Temu's. They were really very inexpensive, so they were. But my daughter, she has a disability. She has problems with her feet, and so I got her these to wear. She doesn't tend to wear house shoes, house slippers, but for times when she needs them, I thought I'd try her out with a pair of these to see if she wore them, and then if they were okay, maybe invest in a better pair of shoes like these. These I got oversized again, just things just appear smaller, then things turn up smaller than they should be, but I think this will work out fine because the strap, I notice, is really far forward. I thought the strap would be out here somewhere, but no, it's away forward, making it the shoe very small. And I also got her little charms to put on them as well, to sort of entice her to wear them in the house, but I don't know where the charms have went. They are somewhere. What's up next? Alright. This here I picked up really cheap. It's one of those items I had in and out of my basket, because I really don't need it. But then they reduced the price of it, and it's like a kimono. That's it there. You can see it better on the model. But the colours are absolutely gorgeous. I think that's what really drew me to it. The colours are the blues and the greens, a little bit of orange. Just seems so exotic. The material isn't a shiny material for once, but I think even if it was a shiny material, I would have loved it. It's polyester, but it's that type of like a scarf material. I don't know how to describe this material. It's like a scarf that your granny used to have, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm just going to put it on now. If I'm confident enough, I'll show you what it looks like when I'm wearing it up there, but the colours in it are absolutely beautiful. Okay, talking about colours, the next thing is I picked this up. It was reduced as well, probably because in the winter nobody buys halter neck sort of sleeveless tops, but the colours in this were absolutely gorgeous. That's the type of neck it has, and then it comes down in a scoop for the arms. It is that sort of shiny material, which is okay. It's really comfortable, and it does, I imagine, no, it wouldn't go past your bum, but it would cover your tummy, which what I like. And I love, I wear dark colours all the time, but I think this would, even in the colder months, you could get away with this underneath a cardigan, underneath a blazer, and I think if you were wearing like all black or something, like, or all navy, I think this would look lovely. Just the colours in it are absolutely gorgeous. So they are. Next up, these are lovely, and they come in all different colours. Hopefully you can still get them. Again, they are designer inspired, but I think you can guess more easily, if this would focus, what designer they're supposed to be inspired by. But they're so gorgeous. So they are, and they're little crocodile clips, and they're definitely for me. Next up, and these are gorgeous as well. These came in a little plastic pouch. they weren't even attached to the card. They fell out of the pouch when I opened them and I had to go hunting. But that's them. There, you can focus. But the colours are lovely. I love the combination of those colours, and I think those colours are used by a particular designer in a lot of their items, and I just thought they were so dainty. I'm just hoping they don't irritate my ears. My ears have been behaving at the minute. I bought a pair, I wonder where I bought a pair of Temu earrings before, and they just didn't last long in my ears before I had to take them out, and they were gorgeous too. So I'm just gonna try these ones because they're so lovely. They're little like huggy earrings, so you could layer them up, and they have different designs in these as well, slightly different designs, so I might go back and see if they work out what they're like in my ears. Okay, back again with this here. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's for my daughter. Nearly everything in this haul is for my daughter. It is a very lightweight sweatshirt because it does have that sweatshirt material, sort of. It's not fleecy, but it's a very light sweatshirt material, if that makes any sense. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Marshmallow Man there from Ghostbusters. And it has it on the back of the sleeves. So right, that's on the back of the arms. It has marshmallows on both arms. So that would be on the back if you wore it. But it's gorgeous, and it has different colours in it as well. I know they have white and grey. She is a pink girl, so she got pink. But it's really, what I like about this, it's really soft. Even though it's sweatshirt material, it's very, very soft, and it's very big. It's oversized, so it's definitely going to go past if you want to cover your tummy, your bum. It's lovely. I knew there was something else. I got two of these. I got two by mistake, but to be honest, they're storage things, so I mean, I can always use any kind of storage would be helpful. And this is for my daughter's room. She has two built-in wardrobes, and she just has loads of stuff. So that is what it looks like built up. I honestly, when I seen that size, I thought that's going to be small. But these are okay actually for what I want to use them for. It's just for hats and scarves, and she has a lot of scarves at the minute. So I thought this would be ideal just for her scarves and keep them all together, because I'm using one of those IKEA. If you've ever visited IKEA have this thing that hangs on a rail, and there's little loops, and you can put scarves and belts and things like that. But she just has so many, and it's annoying trying to undo them from that loop. So I thought I'd just throw them all there. Although the scarf thing from IKEA is very good if you're short on space, because you can hang it on a rail. But I think that is everything. I ordered like loads of stuff, but it's all gone out to the recipients of the presents, and some of the stuff I've actually went ahead and used. But that is it. If you've any questions about anything, please put it in the comments below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much, and I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely evening wherever you are. Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.